Hey guys, thank you for clicking on this video. Don't forget, you can find the link to my Patreon down in the video description down below as well. And the link is appearing on screen as well, appearing here as well. And don't forget, if you're new here and you're going to watch all the way through, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button and press the bell to keep notified with all my future videos. Without further ado, let's crack down with the intro and then head straight into the review, shall we? Mission Yozakura Family, Chapter 73, titled Fear, landed. And I'll have to say, it continues off with the battle with Shinzo and Kurosawa. And this is an amazing battle because we get some more info here. So, Shinzo just drops a piece of Kurosawa onto the floor. And he rams with one of his attacks right down to the side. And Kurosawa blocks it. But none of his pieces are regenerating. Shinzo abruptly explains why. He purposely aimed to destroy the cells at the source. So all the cells that helped with the regenerative abilities of the core of this metal that Kurosawa uses, Shinzo's destroyed it to the point where it can't regenerate, and then we get more information about how he's a scaredy cat and everything, and he's not worthy of the Yozakura family name, and he's afraid someone he loves will get hurt, or that he'll get hurt, or that he'll hurt someone else. And he says, weapons are scary, that's why I'm attached to them. That's a weird, interesting. He finds weapons scary, but he's attached to them. Now that's a very interesting thing to suggest in this chapter. And I'm not even kidding about that. So then we get the page of analyzations with his eyes. Shinzo's eyes, ears, body. He uses them to find out how something moves, or how they can be used, or what their weak spot is, and that's when he explains that that's his blooming destroy can crush any weapon, including Kurosawa. Because remember, Kurosawa became a one-man army weapon. He can make weapons out of anything with his body. And with most of the cells of those weapons now gone, it's hard to say that he can continue doing that. And one of the Bloomens destroy. Shinzo then activates the move called Shichi Benkei 7 Penalties, where we see a lot of weapons appearing around his back and everything. And then it just pretty much now that he's unable to regenerate, Kurosawa has to use his cherry blossom leaf as a cura power to create something new. However, Shinzo's not letting that happen. Even if Kurosawa creates something at full strength with the cherry blossom leaf Hazakura blooming, he won't be able to tolerate Shinzo's relentless attacks. Once something is created, it gets crushed, and once it gets crushed, it creates something new. And we continue getting on with output frequency, and where fear is overwhelming the violence. And the instinct to run away from that fear made Kurosawa realize that Shinzo was weakened from that wound he received earlier. And we do remember that. But the blood rushing to Shinzo's head from that wound has already subsided. And that's that. And he uses an attack called Kongo Ryodan Vajra Splitter. and it completely destroys Kurosawa with just his eyes and part of his hair intact, and some of his ears, and Shinjo just continues saying that he's taken the bait, and that's thanks for his procedure and research he helped Tayo with in an earlier chapter with the whole thing, and he doesn't know, he doesn't think Kurosawa can understand what he's talking about and everything like this, but it then goes into the side in the thing, and we get some of the other men or test subjects going after, but then they just explode because Karashita doesn't care. Okay, and we just learn about that the whole plan is with this is that Karashita doesn't care what happens to his hideout or his test subjects. He doesn't care about us or even his own life. He's willing to take all of us down with him if it means his plan will succeed. So in the end, this chapter was fun. It concluded the Kuroshita and Shinzo battle, what I think is really, really interesting, to say the least. It's one of those instances where it's interesting, to say the least, that it is taking to that consideration, and it seems to be that we knew this plan from the get-go when they infiltrated, that Karashita did not care. He already set in motion that he's going to destroy the test subjects with the implants of bombs implanted in their bodies and blow them up so that no day gets sleep. We knew that. We knew that he was going to try to take everybody down, as they can see. But there's one interesting thing that's making me interesting in this, is that at the end, the last chapter, he's holding a photograph. We can see here, I think, Karashita in the background. He looks a lot like the older brother of the Yozakura family, the one that has a sitter fetish with the head, with Matsume. And by the looks of things, down the bottom in a yukata is their mother. Now, it makes me wonder, did he used to work with their mother, or is he a relative? Like, let's say he's a brother of the mother. We don't know, because something might have happened with him to the point where the mother originally cut ties with him, to the point where they cut out all ties and all recollections of him. But there's that photo and gives me kind of questions about what's going to happen here, what's going to happen with this series going forward, and gives me questions. And it all stems from this photo of, could they be related? Could they be siblings? Could they be brother and sister? And they just cut ties with him because he done something so bad and so terrible to the point where they couldn't allow him to stay as part of the Yozakura family. Hence why he started going down the path to try and recreate the Yozakura family blood with the cherry blossom leaf Hazakura blooming plan and everything like that. It makes me wonder if that is the case, because we still don't know a lot about Karashita. All we know is he was the one involved with the death of Tayo's parents. We know the fact that Tayo's parents helped one of the Tampopo members, that they gifted her some rings, some earrings, and then she ended up going full on with the Karashita and everything, and then that's it. We do not know a lot about Karashita. Hence why I'm curious about why the father of the Yozakura family is with him. Could it be that he's either, it can be two ways, he's either a cut off brother that they cut ties, that the mother cut ties with because of something bad, or he's the brother of the father and something like that, hence why they were able to do all the things they have done. But they're just speculations that I think, and I want to know your thoughts as well about this. Do you agree with me? Do you don't agree with me on this? But that's what it seems to be at the end of this chapter. So comment down below what you think. Do you agree with me about the whole theory stuff about this, about him might actually be a relative to the Yozakuras, or he is the mother's brother and she cut ties and got him, disowned him from the family, and everything related to him is being cut ties as well, so that there's no recollection of him ever being a Yozakura family member? Or could he be a brother of the father that we know as well? So they're the speculations that I'm going with, and I want to know if you agree with me or don't agree, and give me your thoughts and everything like that down in the comment section down below. I want to hear them with you as well. Other than that, this chapter was really, really great. The art was on point. The interesting theories have popped up, definitely mainly on the last panel, and it makes me wonder what's going to happen next. But other than that, comment down below what you liked and didn't like about this chapter, and comment down below what you think. Do you agree with me or don't agree with me with the theories I posted just a minute ago in the video, and everything like that down in the comments down below. But other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya. Another great chapter, guys. Like I said, don't forget to comment down below your thoughts about this review. This chapter 73, Fear, down in the comment sections down below. And also don't forget to comment down below if you agree or disagree with me on the whole theory about Karashita being a relative to either the mother or the father. If you agree with him being a relative to the mother and he's got disowned and everything related to him got wiped from the Yozakura family archives and stuff like that, then just comment down below, down in the videos comment sections down below as well and everything. And don't forget, let's get these discussions going. I want to hear your guys' thoughts about it as well. Don't forget, check out my playlist for all the other reviews of Mission Yozakura, and don't forget to check out the last video I posted, what was this week's episode of Digimon Adventure 2020 as well. Don't forget to click my affiliated links down in the video description down below as well. And also don't forget to check out my Patreon, the link is in the video description, also appearing on the screen as well. Also, if you are a return subscriber, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and then click the bell and then click all to keep up to date with all my notifications from all my future videos in the foreseeable future. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya.